Hi, I'm Anna,
And I'm Kelvin.
and we are both passionate travelers, and we have decided to do a once in a lifetime around the world trip. We're starting in Mexico City and making our way all the way down to Brazil in South America. From Brazil, we're going to fly over to Africa.
In Africa, we do a 3-week safari which finishes in Victoria Falls. Then we're going to travel around the Middle East, and then we're going to head to Asia and spend the last few months travelling around there. Why don't you follow us on our once in a lifetime round the world trip and see the many great things that we will be experiencing. As you'll know from the previous couple of videos, Anna and I were reunited in Peru and we had such a great time there, especially Machu Picchu. Now we're on our way to the Amazonian jungles of Brazil. We're on our flight to Brazil, LATAM Airways, and compared to what we were used to, it's absolute luxury with your little TV screen, loads of different movies to choose from, blankets, all the little VIP touches. So we've just arrived in Brazil, we come out, got our bags, everything was quick, but now there's a massive line. So we have to do another baggage claim before we can get out of the airport. Another baggage check, I should say. Hello everyone, we're in our hotel in São Paulo. We're super early, so we're waiting to check in. They do have a gym, it's quite old, but I'm just gonna improvise and do a bit of a workout here. I'm gonna start with hanging leg raises, and then from there, use the dumbbells that they have, albeit quite bad. Okay, let's start with these.
We spent a total of about 2 weeks in Brazil, and we mainly focus on traveling to Manaus in the Amazon and Rio de Janeiro in this time. We therefore had Sao Paulo more as a base for when we were traveling between these destinations. So sadly, we didn't get a chance to experience much of Sao Paulo. We were staying at a hotel close to the airport. But hopefully at some time in the future, we can go back and see more of this great city.
Last little combo, I've got dumbbells, slightly heavier, each one's going lighter. I'm going to do 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. So one big superset. Let's see how we go. They're not heavy, but I've not done them for a long time, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel them. Let's see. So this is our new room, 307. Yep. And here we go. So a normal standard hotel room. As I've said, we've been kind of backpackering. So for us and the standard that we're doing, this is actually luxury, to be honest with you. Yeah, so just looking out of our window, heard a bit of noise and just see some little kind of demonstration going on. There is some elections coming up, so we think it could possibly be to do with that. But yeah, okay, got no idea what party or whatever, but yeah, okay. All the locals are getting involved, which is good to see. All part of democracy. Here I'm in breakfast at our hotel near the airport. Quite a nice big room. Anna is there by the window, taking in the views of São Paulo. We're in the minibus and we're leaving our hotel, heading for the airport. Our hotel was the Montreal, right near to the main international airport, Guarulhos. I know I said that wrong, so but begins with a G and it ends with an OS, so Guarulhos. Yeah, so something in the middle. Because I know when I said to a few Brazilian friends, and they were like scratching their heads, like, "Where you on about? Never heard of it." And it's after about 10 attempts that they finally realised what I was actually saying. But anyway, the big main airport in São Paulo. It's about a 10-minute drive, so we're just heading there. Goodbye, São Paulo. The sun's come out today. It's actually the nicest weather we've had since we've been here. Well, and it's a little bit unfortunate we've not actually explored this city as much as we'd have liked, but it was a bit of a time issue more than anything, and a logistics issue. So But we're going to miss this city. Hopefully, if we ever make it back to this part of the world, I'm hoping we can explore a lot more. But yeah, big city. I mean, well over 12 million people, so it is massive. We've heard stories of it being unsafe, but I can only speak from my experience. I've not really felt unsafe at any point in it. So we eventually made it, and we made our flight to Manaus. Now, for those people who don't know, Manaus is basically the gateway to the Brazilian Amazon, and it's about a 3-hour flight from São Paulo. We came out of the airport, got on the local bus, and we're going to get to our hostel, and from there we can get ready for the forthcoming trips that we've planned to do. Okay, this is our hostel, as you can see. One of only 2 hostels in Manaus. Here then, we're walking through to the main reception. And then you've got it all here, so as you can see. Yeah, breakfast is being served now, little pool table and whatever, and a little hangout area. Breakfast is there. Up the stairs is all the other rooms and the shared bathrooms. And here is kind of a little, whatever you want to call it, a little timetable of what's going on. They have little movie nights and all that, and it is, you do get the feeling it's a very social hostel. Awful lot of Brazilians staying here, but the staff and that do seem to make an effort to start translating and get people communicating and all that, so no complaints. It's been a great hostel actually.
We are in Manaus town. Just arrived here today from São Paulo. And yeah, we're just venturing out here from our local hostel, taking a look around the neighborhood. It's looking quite nice actually. There's a nice little market area here. Lots of people sitting on the street eating and drinking. It's a nice lit up little church. And we're actually right on the Teatro de Amazonas, like the big theater here in the main square in Manaus. So it's a very nice part of town. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. It's all lit up now in the night. Yeah, some musicians are playing. Oh, very nice. Okay, we're gonna do a Swedish skål when we're here in Manaus. Skål! Kelvin is drinking beer. I'm trying a little bit of an altered version of the caipirinha. And yeah, sitting here on a great warm night in Manaus, listening to great live music from a really good band.
Outside, drinking reasonably priced drinks, listening to good music.
We've had a great first day in Manaus. And now we have 2 great tours to look forward to. So yeah, we are in a very good mood right now.
So we've had a great first day in Manaus, and it was all wrapped off by having a great night out here on the main square. There's plenty of bars come restaurants here. We was sat outside one listening to live music, great band playing nice 80s renditions, and the whole atmosphere of the place was great. Families, couples, all different ages, perfect ambience, perfect weather. We just sat here enjoying the moment. Unfortunately, we can't stay too late. We've got to wrap it up because we're up early tomorrow, ready for the tours that we've planned to do.
So, good morning. Me and Kelvin are sitting in a little minibus. We are on our way on a one-day waterfall tour. We were told it was going to start at 7:30 in the morning, but it actually didn't start until 8:30. So it was a little bit late, but we're on the road now. Okay, we are heading to our first waterfall, and it's the dry season in Manaus and Amazonas right now. So usually the water is a little bit lower than it would be if you come here in December, January. They say, "Oi!" Sometimes it can be a difference of 30 meters. on the water. Like it will be 30 meters higher in the rainy season than it is in the dry season. Okay, here we are again, a little bit closer. So as you can see, a very beautiful big one.
Yep, let's go. Take it over the key.
Do you want me to run or just jump? Yeah, should we do? Okay, he said me to run. Yep, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
Here we are, sitting inside the waterfall.
Alright, perfect.
It's actually a very nice temperature.
Yeah, really good actually.
Because it's so cold or so warm outside.
Like a cold shower on a red hot day. It's lovely actually. Sun shining in your face, like, yeah, that is great. Hey, so we'll go for a little swim, grab a bit of lunch, and get ready for the next waterfall. Okay, see you soon.
Powerful on the other side.
Super beautiful, super great. Alright, we are on our way to our restaurant and we stumble upon this cool little guy here in the roundabout. Alright, we have finished our lunch and we have just arrived to the next stop. We're going to the second waterfall for the day. It's apparently, I think, a 15-minute trek to get there. Yes. This tree you see here with the small little roots is actually a so-called walking tree. So over the course of several years, it will actually move from its location and be found somewhere else in the jungle. I have never heard of such a thing before. How cool. Alright, we have come to the other, if you can call it waterfall, a little stream. Yes, super cool. You can see the caves here also, the grotto. And then there's a little spot here where people can pose in front.
We are actually venturing into the cave. Apparently, they've been pointing and saying things in Portuguese, so I presume that's what they mean. Let's see how far we can go. I don't know how much more you can see actually.
Okay, we are actually inside the cave now. It's a little bit dark in here, but here you can see the nice view from the outside. Everyone wants to pose on the rock. It is a very Instagram-friendly place, I gotta say. All right, we're continuing on our path, and we're actually walking. We're wading through the water right now. Yeah, I'm quite happy I took the guide's advice to borrow the boots, because it would have been a little bit tricky walking on these. Well, actually walking down here in the jungle was very tricky. Like big roots and vines everywhere. Steep downhill, then steep uphill.
Daqui pode beber, mas já da caverna não. Não? Por causa dos morcegos. É, né?
In the video that it feel like we are doing Tarzan stuff.
Yeah, I mean this is full on. It reminds me of the Tarzan movies when you was a kid. Yeah, it really is proper full on jungle actually.
Okay, we have come to the third and what I think is the last waterfall of the day. If you can call it waterfall, like I said, it's Water just running down from a hole up here in the mountain. I mean, it is a very, very cool place. You're wading through water, you find these little caves with water streaming down. There's vines everywhere, roots, big thick jungle. Yeah, here we are, standing right underneath the top of the mountain where the water comes flooding down from. And there's that perfect Instagram shot. There's actually no one standing there right now, believe it or not. Wow. Alright. I got an exclusive.
So we're a little bit closer in. And as you get in and examine it a little bit closer, there's all these tiny little grotto-y caves around the bottom. And I have to say, it's real, it's pretty much Indiana Jones shit, this, like, I've got to say, it's like proper full on. All these caves everywhere.
After several hours in the jungle, we now are trying, or actually it's the first time we're going to do it now on this trip. To drink a coconut.
Are they as good as the Thai ones?
I don't think I've ever had it in Taiwan, but I had it in Bali.
Yeah,
Asian, tastes similar.
Yeah.
I know that they have a lot of electrolytes. So
yeah, exactly. It's one of nature's electrolyte drinks.
When you're dehydrated, it's perfect.
Okay, and we're getting ready to get in the bus. We just finished the trek. The mosquitoes are coming out.
Now it's time to go back.
Now it's time. Okay. See you later.
In our next video, we will be going on a 2-day jungle tour where we will be staying in a jungle lodge deep in the Amazonian forest. We will be fishing piranhas, chasing caimans, and going on jungle treks. So be sure to stay tuned and don't miss our next video.